My name's John Karamanica. I'm classified as a scientific instrument maker here at the V's. If I could reimagine the world, everybody would be equal. There's just too much hatred in this world. My life since the diagnosis has changed quite a bit. I found I had a melanoma under my arm, which was very rare, so they really didn't know how to treat it. They think it's a melanoma that spread to my lung and my spine. The tumors are pressing on a nerve. And I had some excruciating pain in my hands. I had the fluid in my lung, so they had to drain that. So I had to have a catheter put in, which my wife drains 3 times a week now. God love her. Like my doctor says, we're not trying to cure it, we're trying to slow it down. But as long as I can do my job and I have my mind, I'll be here. I'm not gonna be sitting at home. I'll still be working because I believe in what they're doing here and I want them to continue because this could help my children and my grandchildren years from now. I started working at the V's about 13 years ago. I'm here between 5:15, 5:30 in the morning. Get the lights going. I'll warm up the machines. They take 20 minutes each, so I'll get that done. And then if I walk by the main offices, there's the TV screen there. And I'll just sit there for 15 or 20 minutes and just look. And I say, wow, this is just, it's incredible. I'm in awe of the things that they have done and what the V's is doing. Having the machine shop here is so much easier. Somebody can have a part that's needed right away and we can do it in a day or two. If they had to send that part outside, it would take weeks. And it's a lot cheaper to do it in-house. A lot of times, somebody would just come down and they'll have a rough sketch or something. If something didn't seem right, call the engineer. And I said, maybe if we did this, and he goes, let's try it. And a lot of times it worked, sometimes it didn't. But it was just having that freedom. Having all these experts under one roof, it's incredible. So here, you can ask anybody, hey, I don't know anything about this, but maybe you do. Well, I don't, but so-and-so does. It's like you have an encyclopedia. Paul and I have been working together about 20 years now. It's a father-son relationship, and sometimes I wonder who the father is. But he's been really good to me. When I first started getting all this information and the emails, the test results, I didn't know a lot, so I would go to Des White and I would ask him and he could interpret it for me. And so all along he could help me out. Yeah, this is what this means and this is what that means. And Jim Nemi came to me and he said, through a mutual friend, I heard about what you're going through. He goes, what can I do? How can I help you? I said, wow. And he gave me a website for clinical trials. And it's all the clinical trials, which my doctor's looking through now. But what can I do? I mean, can I ask for anything more than that? Not only having brilliant people here, but knowing how caring they are and asking me what they can do, how they can help. If that's how they are with me, then they're working day and night to help other people. And that's magnified. And that's what's very caring about here at the V's. Some of the most memorable would probably be the organs on chips. That's Food and Drug Administration is using that to test the drugs quicker so they can get them out there faster to people. We've done a lot, like the exoskeleton was nice. The hemostasis monitor that they will check for blood clots in patients. Then we did some work on a mattress that would vibrate. Has just been okayed by the government to use for babies that have been born with opioid exposure. So that was something I worked on good 13 years ago. I don't know at the end where it's going, what it's doing, but then when you find out, it's helping the babies out. And you had a part of this, and it makes me feel great. There's nothing that we're working on now that's going to help me, but in 5 or 10 years, it's going to be there to help somebody else that's in the same position as I am. My family's great. My wife has been excellent. I just wish she'd stop waking me up every 10 minutes to see if I'm alive. Because she thinks I'm going to stop breathing. I says, I'm alive. My kids are calling constantly, and can I do this, can I do that? My son takes me in for when I have appointments that I can't drive home. I started building a desk with my son. I don't want to tell you how long ago, but he has a wood shop in his garage, which I've kind of taken over. And my wife says, I don't think that desk is ever going to be done. I said, it'll be done. I said, I had a dream that God told me that my desk, I will finish it. So I told my wife, I'm just going to take my time now.